Okay, real quickly, Megan, you're at a gala, okay, with all the different types of people who work with your organization, and from ambulance to hospital, things like that. It's a pretty nice gala, okay? And you're just there at the gala, and your seat is there. You find it, and so your name is there, and so you just go and you sit down. That's all you do. And eat your gala. Good, go ahead.
Good.
Hi.
How are you
Megan.
doing? I'm Christopher.
Nice to
Christopher
meet
Michaels.
you.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you have a seat?
Request.
You look that's really good.
Thank you.
It's the sexiest overalls I've ever seen. So I actually operate a ambulance service in San Francisco. So basically, let's say someone has a traumatic experience, a medical emergency, can't afford to call the ambulance. They go to me. When you walked in, I immediately noticed your shoes. Those look really, really good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Thank you. We did an
I'm sorry.
request and
Yeah, that's Christopher Michaels Ambulance Service. I'll get you a business card. What were you saying?
yeah, I work at Dinner Never Quest. We we partner together
Right.
probably in a lot of
Yeah.
different cases.
Uh-huh.
And,
You look so familiar. You remind me of my best wife. It's just weird. Having a lot of good flashbacks right now.
That's great. That's great.
Are
Well,
you
it's
gonna
really,
stick
there was a
around
few other people
the,
I was going to go chat with. So I just
Okay, watch this. Okay, watch this. Okay, wait. Okay, now, you're going to leave, aren't you?
I was.
Yes, okay.
I'm out of here.
Wait,
I'm out of here.
my question is, will he do this again to her?
Yeah.
Yes. And let's say you see him coming, what are you going to do next time? Run the other way, right? And all night long, you're going to be running after this person. Unless we...
Set a boundary.
Yeah.
The second I sat down and he made that comment, I was thinking, I got to set a boundary.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was thinking, I don't care enough. I just want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember when I
So it
talked
felt
to...
different than an employee. It felt like, you're a creep. I got to leave.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember the being okay in the discomfort?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the reason why we set boundaries, so it doesn't happen anymore. That's why. Because every gala you go to, you're going to be ignoring him. And listen, do you know that he has power over you when you do that? Because everywhere he goes, you're not going to be. Every time where he sits, you're not going to sit. And who should feel uncomfortable, you or him?
Yeah.
Who's inappropriate, him or you? Yes. So we educate him on how to treat us. What would you like to say to him?
It's not an appropriate thing to say.
Yes, and we're going to be very specific. Christopher, when you talk about my shoes, my dress, and your ex-wife, and when he talked about his ex-wife, what gesture did he do?
Look her up and down.
Yeah, okay. Here's the other thing. See, this is going to get me started on my little tirade, and I don't want to be on my tirade, so behave yourself. So I'm not going to do that. But how many of you people here are used to people looking at your body, flirting with you, and doing these things to you? It just happens. It just happens. It has happened to you in your life a lot. It just happens. Yeah. And here's the deal. It happens. We get to the point where we don't see it anymore. We see it, and it touches our body, because when he said that to you, the first thing he said, where in your body did it hit you?
It was a gut reaction.
Okay.
Like
Okay, that is how your
Yeah.
intuition talks to you.
Yeah.
When you got that feeling, whether it's this situation, employee, friend, whatever, when that happens, that's how your intuition talks to you, right there. Okay, that's one thing. But we get so used to it that we don't even register anymore. Because he said this, yeah, you might as my ex-wife, I've got, you know what I mean, and have my favorite little examples, and his hand was like this. But we don't pay attention, we kind of ignore that, you know what I mean? And I need you to be present. Can you see how we want to get out of this? Can you see how all of you are holding your breath and just wanting to get out of this so badly? And just get away, because it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, it's weird, he's inappropriate, and all we just want to do is want to go home and shower, you know what I mean? And get that stuff off of us and all that. I need you to be chill. Be present, be in the situation, and who should feel uncomfortable, you or him? Yeah, so listen, hey dude, hey Christopher, here's the deal, man. You talk to him, you let him know. You're very specific. here's the things that you have done that isn't important, and I don't want you to do it again.
Great,
Let them know.
great.
So you think you'll be sticking around the whole time, or the dinner? You think
Sure,
you'll
sure.
be
Christopher,
here
when
the
I
whole
sat
time?
down, you mentioned my sexy jumpsuit.
Yes.
It's not appropriate. You mentioned my shoes. It's not appropriate. I don't appreciate you speaking to me that way, so please.
Well, I don't understand what made you so uncomfortable about I just was giving you a compliment.
It wasn't a compliment. It made me very uncomfortable, so please, those comments are not welcome regarding my clothing or my shoes.
Well, that's so good. Let go. You have to completely let go of the please. One of the things that's not out there is that sometimes politeness works against you. And the word please takes away from the power.
Okay.
Please stop or stop. Which one is more powerful?
Stop.
Exactly. So, Christopher, you won't, next time you see me, I don't ever want you to comment about how I dress, flirt with me like you're doing, or anything like that. And you bring it all up, and you put it on the table. Now, when you say that to him, is he going to say, Megan, you know what, you're right. I was checking you out, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to do that anymore, and I'm going to take myself in my own ambulance to a therapist right now. He's not going to say that, is he? He's going to say some other thing to put it underneath. And when he does, Megan, what is your job? Put it right back on top and draw some really strong boundaries. Go ahead, tell him.
Great. So
Listen, I had no, I mean, I was just really just trying to just be nice and treat, you walked over here, I pulled the chair out,
Sure.
and
Regardless,
I really
it's not
respect you
appropriate.
as a woman.
Tell him what he's doing right now.
it's not appropriate to stare at me. You can look me
Oh,
in the eyes.
I'm sorry.
You can look me in the eyes.
I did that just because I
Chris,
just
I need you to
Very
stop talking.
inappropriate
When I talk to
behavior, so I
pretty
need you to
women.
stop talking and listen. These are very inappropriate comments, and
Wow,
I don't wanna
this
accept them.
Me Too thing is really going around, huh?
So at which point can I just leave, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, here's the deal. I just don't want you to, listen, I just don't want you to leave, listen carefully, I don't want you to leave and feel like you're gonna walk away saying, I should have said this, I should have said that, I should have said this. We don't wanna do that to ourselves, right? So get his attention. Turn your body towards him and say, Christopher, I need you to hear this whole thing, all right? Because you guys are gonna work together, aren't you? You guys are gonna work together. It's possible you're gonna work together, right? So we need to get an agreement with each other, okay? And you lay it all out. You're not gonna talk about how I look. You're not gonna come on to me anymore. You're not gonna look at my breasts when you talk to me. All right? Is that understood?
I mean, I personally think you should be fired. I don't think I would engage in this conversation at
Yes,
this point.
you're right. But the problem is
Yeah.
this, is that what it does to our soul. And what it does to women every freaking day. Because men think that they can do this. They can just say these things and be off, have immunity to it and all this other stuff. And how you feel at the end of the day is more important right now. All right? So yes, you could walk away. You could report him and get him fined. But we're not working on that right now. We're working on what? Setting boundaries. Yeah, that's what we're working on today. Bring it up and talking about it. Get his attention. Too cool. Get his attention. Tell him what you want him to do.
You're educating him.
Yes.
Think about educating him on how you want to be treated.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, Christopher, come. Get his attention.
Hey, Christopher.
Yes.
The behaviors that you exhibited earlier when I sat down were completely inappropriate. I don't appreciate you, staring at my body, the comments you made about my clothing. In order to work together, this has to completely stop at this point, and it will not be accepted at all, ever. So I don't want any excuses, I don't want anything else, but behavior has to change completely.
Okay, don't call the cops on me. Nice meeting you.
That was so good! That was so good! Yes, that was amazing. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so listen. Now how he responds, okay, watch this. Okay, watch this.
I think you've done that before.
That was good, but see, how does that feel?
Your response.
Yes.
Like, so.
Ryan asked her if she want a cup of coffee. Yeah, what's this? Let's say this. Let's just say this happened, okay? All right? Let's say that one day you guys are at stand over here for me, please. Let's say one time you're at another type of gathering, okay? And he walks by and says this to you.
Hey, man. How's it going? We're gonna get a cup of coffee. You want anything?
I'm okay, thank you very much.
What did he just do?
Right there.
Inspector or?
What did he just do? It wasn't good. It wasn't a good one, but he did it.
Apologize.
Yeah. That was his apology. Yeah. That was him saying, I'll never do that again. All right? But we can't always see it that way. Give her a hand. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that? That was an apology. But that's how sometimes people apologize, right?
But wasn't that her too, seeing him as new? Like she was just like, oh no, thank you. She
Yeah.
was like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, that was even better.
that.
I heard it in her toes.
She had her eye up. There come ready to in his eye, yes.